So the undisclosed location is literally undisclosed. It's like out in the middle of nowhere, which is super duper bogus. If I was in this experiment, I would have been pissed. I am not an outdoors person. I hate being outside in general. And this shit would have literally pissed me the fuck off. I would have lost my mind. I mean, bugs, mosquitoes, things outside, out in the wilderness. I don't know where the hell I'm going. Oh my God, I would have lost it. So Carson and Maggie, they're having a conversation about when the baby passed away, and in the last episode they showed that the baby actually drowned in a pool. So they're basically doing a blame game right now, and while they're setting up tents because they were provided with water and tents and everything like that inside of this, literally this desert, in the desert. So it kind of shows us now how Dallas helped out Sensei. He was inside the house when basically, I don't know if I told you guys this, but Dallas is actually a detective. So he went inside of the house. He found Sensei there. She was basically on the ground, bleeding, had a lot of cocaine and stuff all over her face. And so he basically put her in a car, asked her questions about Harvey, which is the guy who she was with, but she also was in that room, remember, I was telling you guys about getting beat up or whatever, possibly, messed up. She went to the hospital, and, well, he took her to the hospital, and he told her she got one or two choices. You can either go to the hospital, they're going to recommend a treatment program, you have to go, or if not, all this coke, you're going to jail, honey bun. And so that is how he basically ends up saving her. And I guess they're going to go ahead and throughout this time tell us how they got together and all of that jazz. So I'm going to keep you all informed. So finally, someone comes on the speaker and tells the couples to sit apart from each other and look each other in the eyes for 3 whole minutes. Now, I looked at my husband in the eyes when this happened for like, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds, and I just want to be all up over him. So I don't know how everybody else they feeling about this experiment. I'm sure people feel anger. I'm sure people are happy. I'm sure some people are mad, but I think it's a very interesting experiment, and you guys should probably try and do. One thing I also did notice is that Sensei and Dallas, they're actually not at the camp right now. So I think they chose not to go. Whoop, I was wrong. Sensei is there, Dallas is not. Without explanation, everybody just popped up in my state, Nevada, and I'm just so confused as to how this happened. Hopefully they explain it, because I don't know. So it looks like all the couples, they are like having sex or making up, and then there is Sensei, sleep, wake up by herself. She gets up because she hears a noise, and who's inside the damn room? Of course, it's Dallas. What he said, I ain't gonna be out in no woods and no desert, but I make sure I come to this hotel room. Y'all, so inside of Vegas, inside the hotels, guess who is in there? Everybody, okay? Everybody's in the same hotel. So what happened was, Maggie, she's all cold, and here's Carson trying to be a great fucking husband, and that's good though. I commend him because he's sitting up there being really great to Maggie, even though she's pregnant, possibly by Sawyer. But anyways, so he goes and he's like, hey, can you hold the elevator door? Because he's gonna go get Maggie a jacket because she's cold. And who do he see? Sawyer. So Caroline and Sawyer, they're having a conversation, and she's like, what do you want? He's like, listen, I want to be with you, but if that is my baby that Maggie is carrying, I'm going to be a father to that child. He's like, what do you want? Do you want Carson? Do you want to be with girls? Do you want to be a champion? How have you even thought about this? How long is it going to take for you to be the champ? She's like, look, I want it all. I want to be with a woman if I want to. I want to do my champion stuff, and I still want to be with you. And I'm just like, girl, you cold with it. So Deandra, she comes inside this little shop. She's shopping, looking for stuff, and she gets in line. When she gets in line, Sensei is in front of her. So she starts to have a conversation with her. And then she blurts out, like, she's like, I see what he sees in you, Sensei. And Sensei's whole attitude changed. Like, is that my husband or yours? And I'm just like, why would you even pull up on her, have a conversation? She ain't even know you. And then you just like, yeah, I know my husband. Like, that shit was literally like, oh, sight. So Deandra ends up running into her husband, Connor. He pulls her to the side, and she just plants a fat ass kiss on him. He's like, oh my goodness, girl, well, like in shock. And then she looks, and who's standing there? Obviously, it's Sensei. So then Connor looks over like, bitch, you played me. I'm not sure what Sensei saw in the hallway, but something terribly frightened her. And then from there, we see Sawyer meeting up with Maggie inside the hotel room, which is crazy because her husband is there. But they like literally lighting up and just having a good time. It's just such a bad situation to be in right now. Not Carson coming in, bro, while he's tangling the hair like, I miss you, I remember you. And she's like, hey, oh, bitch, you caught.
Whoa, hey, you two have met yet?
Oh, Mag's got some explaining to do. And she's like, listen, if you want to stay, and I hope you do, then sit down and shut the fuck up. But if you choose to leave, that's totally fine. And then both of the husbands, sits down on one on the couch, one on the bed, all cordial, like, ain't no way in real life, hell, this will ever happen. So the episode basically ends with Carson saying, listen, I'm going to send you the DNA results, but I don't even want to be a part of you or the baby's life, because you sitting up there telling me you want your freedom. You don't want to be with me. You don't want to be with Sawyer. And she got them both in a room running like, here, take these DNA tests. Out of breath. Like, you're not even doing anything for all of this. I'm sure she is like freaking out because she had to be put in this situation that she chose to be put in. But it's like, it's nobody's fault. And then on top of all of that stuff, then Carson says something on the lines of, in another life, you would have been begging me to stop the excruciating pain I would have been able to inflict on you. And I'm just like, this shit is getting really, really weird, y'all. I just got goosebumps. I cannot believe Carson is the person behind Sensore's pain. He is the boss who messed her up so bad that she can no longer have kids. Carson is the person. So all of this stuff, inflicting pain, bondage, the fetishes, it all makes sense now. And this is, Craig Ross. And my question to you guys, if you were Sawyer, what would your next move be after Maggie reveals that she don't even want to be with your ass? That's a lot to deal with. If you like this video, love this video, leave comments in the comment section and let me know what videos or shows you think that I should do reviews on. Talk to you later. It's your girl, Angel Von Drina.